Reaction part 3. I didn't think we could get it done today, but sure.
Coop has delivered undercooked salmon.
I'm all for it.
Just touch that.
Yeah, it's cold.
Touch it. It's not even pink. It's raw.
And Coop has delivered undercooked salmon.
True.
True.
Look at cutting. He's got the technique like that, and then you hold it like that.
Chad, you wanna know why he can't
yourself
cut his finger like that? Because he's using his knuckle and he's curling inwards, so it can't even hit the finger because it's curled.
Yep.
When I'm out of town, I be tripping, I be on one. Why he taking pictures in that lamb? He don't own one. Shades on my face, not Dior, these are chrome ones. He said he a rapper, I ain't never heard his song once. Fucking with my son, I shoot a nigga dome up. Everybody started acting weird when I glowed up.
Okay.
You on More Rivals today.
My grass is really green and
think before you step to the king of this shit, huh? You better think before you step to a god. Because that's what you're stepping to right now is a motherfucking god.
Real. Chat, this is Moxie, this is me and Moxie when we're playing Ranky. You got to check in with the king. When you queue up at that, if you're gonna be there tonight, you're gonna queue at that ring. You need to check in with the king. You gotta kiss the ring. That's all I'm saying.
I'm 27.
Put the ring in the bag.
Wait, you're 13 years younger than LeBron. Damn.
My birthday's next. Hold on. Who's laughing like that? Are you doing? I'm 24 and my birthday is in a week. No, it's fine. I'm laughing their ass off. What did he say? You made me feel so fucking old.
That's what you call diamond right here. Come on now. I'm diamond after this, dude. Hold on, let's see what the hell's going on. Bitch! Oh, fuck! Damn.
Go on, man. Damaz.
Hi, good evening. Ice cream.
You chat, you guys have an idea, chat. How about a funny TikTok, chat? Can we do that? You think or not? That meme sucks. I don't know why people keep posting about it. Cool.
Oh wait, that looks really bad, bro. Ooh, shit. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, that's what I get for talking shit, bro. Oh my god, dog.
And me call them shitters. That's my cracker.
This clip saved his career. Chat, imagine. Chat, what? Imagine this wasn't on stream, man.
True.
True.
You can lose your life, but it gon' keep going. Why not?
What?
Nigga, horses don't stop, they keep going. Yeah. You can lose your life, but it gon' keep
You're on
going.
a raft. Right?
Huh? Yeah, it's backwards. It's in inward scoop.
Yes. It's very inefficient though. Why not just suck it? Like
Chat,
that.
isn't that insane?
You need to suck it. Like look at half of the water is not even coming in his mouth. That's disgusting. Right there. Why doesn't he just
crazy.
suck it?
I never known that.
That's disgusting.
He didn't know
man.
that. He didn't know that. He didn't know that. That was actually funny. Good one. Chat, because the fish is spitting water at the thing. Evolution is crazy. Chat, so why do the llamas spit?
Baba Booey.
Chad, the forcing flip was self promo. It was yellow.
Yeah, that's just a normal road now.
Hold on. I thought it was a dog looking for food. It scared me because you were there.
7.
I was hearing noises. No, you're fine.
I never played this.
Wait, I
Never played
disagree.
this.
That's not even true though. Well, Chad, this boss was complete garbage, Chad. Yo, I killed this guy I think in 3 attempts. What?
Shut up, 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 shut up. My name is Skylar Whitehue.
And again, I never played this. I never played this.
Yeah, true.
I also never played this. But I think it's true, yeah. The game looked pretty easy, except for that one. I never played any of these.
True, actually hard.
Again, never played this.
Yo, what game is this?
I think I need to play this one though. This one looks really good. Definitely, this game definitely looks like my type of game. Man. No. I never played this.
I don't remember.
Never played this. Be sure, but I only ever fought. I fought the Wither and the Dragon. The Wither was the worst though. I didn't play the Dual Thing.
The video's fake, but it's so funny.
Yeah, I never fought the new
My new
Minecraft.
rose
I haven't
toy
played that
came
game
in
in
the
4
mail
years.
today, xQcll.
Even longer. The latest update that I played was.
Chat. That's just.
Whenever
chat.
they put barrels into the game.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
I mean, baby goat and baby sheep are very cute. Classic.
Colon 33.
Look at how cute he is. But then when they grow up and they get ugly. Look at how ugly he is, man.
No, I can't watch this.
Look at how cute he is.
That's cute, chat.
Oh no. xQcll, xQcll, xQcll.
Classic. It's a typical day. The sanest Australian.
Why do Australians drive on the left? I don't get that.
Yeah, he's not driving on the left, he's driving in the middle. Can you see? An Australian drive in the middle.
Chat, he really likes the sidewalk, doesn't he? Interesting.
Let's try to guess the famous person by their hair.
Mr. Beast.
Oh, Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast comb over. I feel like he's had that
It's
same
old Mr.
haircut for
Beast.
like 10 years.
Oh,
yep.
yeah,
Cool.
it's gonna old.
We're
Cristiano
not.
Ronaldo.
He has like that super cuts haircut where he puts the
Yeah,
gel in still.
classic.
Pretty iconic
hairline.
though. Cool. All right. Balls.
The Rock.
Chat, that's, hold on.
The Rock.
Dr. Phil.
Wait, that's The Rock. He has a pretty notable bald head.
He's
Also, who else could it be, right?
Yeah, he's got an egg.
Nice.
I have no idea. Bruno Mars,
I don't
maybe?
know who this is. Is this a guy or a girl?
I have no idea.
Really good
I
girl.
think it's
Bruno
Bruno
Mars?
Mars.
Maybe Zendaya?
Yeah, I got it right.
Oh, Bruno
Holy.
Mars. Okay, that makes more sense.
Oh,
Alright,
she's
Speedy Black. Who has that hair?
It's not
Oh,
just
Speed.
Look, I know
Retro Speed,
Speedy has
yep, cool.
darker skin on his
Another
forehead compared to his eyebrows.
Mr. Amazing, Mr.
Who next?
Who is this? Maybe
Basil's.
Bruce Willis?
Oh,
No,
I
Bezos
didn't get
is
that one.
this. That's
I
right.
read the
And
chat.
then we have... Ooh, that's
Oh, chat. That's
really good hair. Oh, that's
Timothy.
Chalamet.
Yeah, I
Cool.
don't know who this
Alright,
guy is.
Let's
I
try
don't
to
know.
guess the face.
Too easy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold on.
I mean, that's a lot of works, but yeah. He's just walking into a wall,
Chat.
man. An invisible wall.
Does all the movement and things we do on Earth affect the like rotation or whatever?
No.
All the exploding bombs. If you shoot a gun, it recoils.
Well,
Does
yes.
a small bit of recoil
yes,
recoil on the Earth or
technically.
not?
But it's
A
so
little bit, right?
massive that it's
Why not?
practically none. And it
that-
adjusts right away.
How not?
Because it's in an orbit. Right? The orbit self-adjusts a little bit. Within a radius, it self-adjusts. It stays in orbit.
Chat, what is if the mannerism down? Like he's
If
got
you're
it.
within a certain speed, you keep in orbit. Like within a certain speed and angle.
It's kind of interesting. It's just weird.
Walk into me. I've got Phantom Sense and Phantom Touch. Basically, just please stop. I can physically feel you going through my body.
How long do you have to play this game to get that?
I practically live in VR and I've got an actual headset.
You feel like if I throw emotes at you, can you feel that?
Yeah.
I'm a werewolf. I'm part werewolf and demon kind of thing.
I see it.
It only happens when one, piss me off, or two, usually moonlight or blood moon.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you Sonic?
Hey, don't mess with Queen Venice. They are very overwhelmed and everything, and just please don't go near them too much to overwhelm them, please.
What?
Are you Sonic?
And if you
No,
if
that's
you
Queen
don't want to be
Venice.
in
I
the
have no
social
idea what
life,
that is.
Queen
the fuck are
Venice
you playing
is an
VR chat
alter,
down?
not an actual.
Chat, people, I think it's
If
fake-
you don't
maybe
want
it's
to
fake chat,
interact
but
with people,
character. It's
If
an
why
you're
are
playing
you
a VR
playing
chat,
the
you'll see
chat,
that these people
VR
are, like,
chat?
very common.
personality.
And all
What?
there's a thing at a
Like,
wedding.
what's the matter with you, man?
It's not fake, yeah, I believe
You
it.
come in there, get near everybody, and then you complain about people coming near you. What a fucking joke.
Oh, wait, I've seen that before.
Wow.
The only time I want to accept this type of behavior from people is when it's kids. Like, alright, children they can be weird. It is
Wait,
socially.
I've seen that before.
And then they learn where to go, where not to go, where they want to be. And when they're adults, they don't go to the place they don't want to be. But if you're an adult and you come into VR chat, knowing you don't want to be around people, and you complain about people acting socially, I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog?
What if it went wrong? How could
the
it go
fuck?
wrong?
I need about a 50.
What?
Man, it's too late, man, in the night, man. Shit, man, when you off this shit, it ain't never too goddamn late. This shit don't sleep.
It's him.
Dog, this shit don't sleep, man. I'll hit you back. Man, get out my pores, man. Get out my pores, man. Hey, big dog. You get that damn drop, man. Come on out here and talk to me, man. Man, I'm in the bed, man. Man, shit. Hey. Get out the bed, man. Don't come to the bed but to sleep. Man, wake your game up, big dog. I need one.
Chills.
I need one, big dog. Man, get out my balls, man.
Blink, blink,
Hey, man,
blink,
goddamn, man.
please.
Goddamn, look here. Big dog. Don't turn on me now, big dog. I need you. Man, get off my balls.
Blink, motherfucker.
Bye. I'm trying to get away, cuz. All right, big
His
dog.
eyes
I'm
are
trying to
popping
get
out.
some, big dog.
Oh man.
Bye. All right, big dog. I'll back at you, man. Shit. I'll be through here in the morning.
It's not. It wasn't. I think it was this part.
Man, it's too late, man. Off this shit, it ain't never too goddamn. I need you, big dog, boy. Look here. Boy, I need you bad, man. Shit, I need about 50, man. Shit. I've been out here, goddamn, I need about 50, man. Shit. I've been out here, goddamn, me waiting to see what I come up with, goddamn me.
It's domino. That's a domino.
That's insane. What?
Yeah, that's a dominoes.
Chat, how?
Dominoes.
It's not real?
That's dominoes. Okay. Next one. Elon Musk rally.
You look at my gray
anti-Elon
hair,
Musk
you think
rally.
I probably don't listen to rap music, and you're right. But I heard about the slogan in a podcast, and I thought that is the right idea.
Good job,
Elon Musk,
good
he's
job,
not
editor.
like us.
And that's a Kendrick Lamar reference.
Good
I
job,
would know.
editor.
I know it's a rap music reference. How do the rappers say it?
They not like us.
They not like us. The billionaire shouldn't be able to tell all the rest of us what to do.
Stop the billionaire coup. Elon Musk is literally raiding our government and destroying our country.
I am become meme.
That's the one illegal alien that we have to get rid of.
Meanwhile, Trump and Musk's efforts to expand the power of the executive branch and slash the federal workforce continue.
What they're doing is illegal. He is not a government employee.
300 employees at the National Nuclear Security Administration were fired.
It's a coup.
It's a bunch of unelected billionaires who are ran.
200 employees at the National Nuclear Security Administration fired.
Security Administration were fired.
It's a coup.
It's a bunch of unelected billionaires who are ransacking our government.
This really does look like 1933 Germany. You know.
Chat. What?
Yeah, it really does, man.
You know what? I will defend it. I will defend it.
If there's guys with
why
guns.
Why do people think that they know better on if these people were
it's
actually
guys
useful
with guns.
or qualified
or
doing it their job?
hard,
How do they know better that these are not
lining up
okay firing?
all the suckers that are in power and they're overthrowing the government,
via
man?
executive order.
They're doing that.
38 executive
The
orders.
guy
It's
that
just executive order after executive order, and it's unreal. It's fascism at its heart.
got elected.
What's wrong with that?
In a close vote, somewhat close
Trump
vote,
for emperor.
and was
We
already
wanna
elected a
downsize
couple of times
government,
ago,
but make it
a
better.
couple of years ago, and wasn't put in jail.
He's
at all.
firing a lot of federal workers.
had
Many
kind
of
of
these folks have civil service
large
protection,
support.
so these things are against the law.
He's in the IRS today, I hear. He's getting all of our information. They're
With
slashing
mainstream
jobs.
support.
They're slashing the Department of Education. They're slashing
Infectious disease experts, baby formula inspectors, livestock disease testers, people in the FBI, park rangers, bank regulators, CDC, drug addiction and cancer scientists.
basically slashing every resources that we have.
It's kind of like we're gutting the country from the inside out.
And why? Because they want to give themselves a big tax break or they destroy the middle class.
They're just trying to destroy our government to wipe out the power of the people.
Oh, how do they like?
In
How do
Bayzad.
these correlate? A tax break
Destroy
for
that.
firing?
And to put
these
oligarchs
people get
in
to
charge.
vote.
We can't roll over anymore. People are
These
rolling
people
over.
get to
It's like,
vote.
no.
America is
right,
resisting
man.
fascism like the entire world is.
Because the system
But
sucks.
if you get to
It's done
vote,
by
then why
design,
are these people
and what
still
we need is
in
a
a rally?
revolution. We
man?
really do.
Good morning,
You don't
ladies
feel like
and
your
gentlemen.
voice is
We are
getting
here
heard,
live in New
right?
York City at Union Square for the
Why are we letting
anti-Elon
these
Musk,
people vote if they don't get
anti-billionaire,
if
stop
they
the
never
coup,
if their
fuck the
voice
King's
isn't felt?
protest. We're
Why
gonna
are they
talk to
getting
some
to
people
vote?
about how they feel about everything going on right now.
Then they just don't get them to vote. Then it actually matters, right? When they get into the rally, do this bullshit, it actually matters. This time it doesn't matter because they get to vote and they voted for this. They voted for
They
this.
have no plans to rehire anybody else, and they're gonna like defunct those things. I'm sure if in the Congress or what the fuck, I don't know how it works. I'm sure if it's in the budget, and they have that in, the mother suckers to do the laws or whatever, right? They can't just say no, we're not doing that, and we're not putting money to that, and it just goes nowhere. Like what?
gender. You can't roll back history. My friend Yvonne Ritter, who just died last year, who was one of the key people at Stonewall.
For context, the Stonewall riots were a series of events that occurred after New York City police attempted to illegally raid and shut down a prominent queer bar in the 60s. It was 6 days of mayhem and is generally considered to be the launch point for the modern gay rights movement.
The other day, we all woke up to see that the T was removed from the website honoring the Stonewall riots.
References to transgender and queer people have been removed from the Stonewall National Monument section on the National Park Service website. This comes as the Trump administration continues.
Instead of taxing billionaires, they fire people to save money. I have to be honest with you. Okay, I feel like, hey, I'm not being a utopian Andy. You can do both. Like one doesn't remove from the other. Why do people always say, oh, you're doing this so that our taxes go to better? Oh, okay, then why don't you do this instead? Well, I mean, you could probably do both, right? Why can't you do both? Why is that to be a choice? How is doing... Bro, I don't understand how you possibly say... These guys, maybe true or not, we don't know. Saying the government is bloated, these departments are overpaid, and money is going to random shit. Money is going to actual waste, and they're like, guys, we're gonna fix this up. We're gonna fire some people, whatever, right? Because it's inefficient. Dude, no, don't fire anybody, bro. It's hard to have it both ways. Like you want your taxes to go to good, but when they try to reallocate it, you get mad too. Where's the winning? Where's the winning? I don't get it.
There is none because the people are retarded, man.
They could cut military instead, and instead tax Bezos more. Like,
wait, why do these people get to vote? They don't.
For federal agencies to only recognize two
They
genders,
don't
male
understand-
and female.
They don't
And this is
understand the
absolutely
reason.
outrageous. It's
They
like
don't get it,
undoing history.
right?
It
No matter
doesn't
how much you
have
explain
to
it,
be a fucking
they don't
choice.
understand,
It can
right?
be
They won't
both.
understand
You can
because they
still
can't
make
and because they're
progress
stupid.
in taxing
Right? So they can't rely on
billionaires
reason
more. You can still
at all.
progress towards those
They
things
just
while
won't
still
listen. Right? They won't
de-bloating
listen.
the government fucking wings.
They won't
like,
get
what
it.
the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you
So-
have to be a choice?
If that's the situation,
It's
they don't
reversing
understand
history.
reasoning.
You can't do that. So they
And
might have
what you
removed
get
the T,
is
but they can't
certain people
undo
are just
the
better
history.
in every
That's
way,
why we're
and they're
here.
born
That's
that
why
way and
it's
will be
important to
that
have
way
this flag.
forever,
I'm an immigrant
right?
from
And
Ireland.
some people are
I
just
came here
inferior
because I was
and will
gay.
be that way
It was,
forever,
a
and there's the
criminal
middle
offense
way
in
with a
Ireland
bunch
at
of
the
people.
time, and I came here precisely
Then what I say,
because there was room
why not
here.
just put the people
If
that
you
are
were
already
queer,
at the top,
if you were gay.
and they deserve
Now,
that because
this
they're just
policy is
superior.
reversing that.
President Trump
Why
keeps
let
his
these
promise
guys
to
vote
get wokeness
if they're never
out of the
going to
United
learn,
States
if
Armed
they're never going
Forces
to be
as
better,
he
and
signs
if
multiple
they're never
executive
going to
orders
get better?
to reshape the military.
They're
And
never
late
going to
today, the White
understand.
House, President Trump signing
And
an
they're just
executive
shit at
order
everything
banning
you do.
transgender
What did they
women
get to vote?
from competing in
What a
women's
fucking
sports.
joke, man.
The
What did these people get to vote?
Is,
They're a burden. They're a burden.
Hospitals, for instance, to stop providing health care for young people, for children.
Complicated topic. I'm not gonna give my take. You guys know my take about this. I'm not gonna reiterate it because after a while, I feel like you reiterate your take over and over again, and at one point, if people get mad, you get canceled. Okay, I don't.
And they could not be
it's coming-
burdened,
I
but
know all the
they
data
all
about this.
choose
To
to be
me,
miserable
it
pieces of
seems
shit
a little bit
and just
like a W.
be a leech. Man, they're
Children,
all
for
leeches.
adults who are transgender.
They don't do better.
President
They
Trump
don't
recently signed
learn
an
to be better.
executive order
They don't
halting
like
federal
the
support
way
for
things
gender
work, and
affirming
they're not going to
healthcare
do
for
things the
people
way it
under
should be
19
done
years of age.
because they
Can
stand
you
against
start
everything that's
imagine
good.
being in
So
the middle
why
of
the fuck
treatment and
do we
all of
let
a sudden
people,
a
these
directive
suckers,
comes
vote?
from Washington to stop that treatment? My husband is a pediatric hematologist oncologist.
See, you spoils the launching point
Wow.
when people agree they shouldn't be in it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you.
He's got
The slippery
5
slope argument
degrees.
doesn't really apply here.
Wow.
I feel like there's
What a
a
brother
genuine,
you have, man.
like
I've
possible
never heard of this guy.
harm reduction or danger.
Because he's
in,
made up. Yeah, because he's
let's
made
say
up.
contact sports, wrestling,
Because he's made
boxing.
up.
Like, I think there's a genuine concern there. I know what the science says about it. It seems to be that it's a big concern. I would be concerned if I had a daughter, and I think a lot of parents feel that way. It's why people are saying it's W, and I think it may be W until I'm shown better data, better scientific data, a better analysis that you can prove me that it's not a W. Then I will hold that stance until there's a better one. That's it. I'm not solidified on it. That's why I'm at right now.
Care for children with sickle cell and with cancer, and
The
I
only problem with
understand how
that is
important
it takes
trials
forever.
are and research. So the
Right,
cuts,
in this
the
way
directives
of
from
thinking,
Washington
you
have
assume
literally cut and threaten the life,
that
therefore, of many
new things are going to be found out.
America and young people.
And
The Trump administration
never
has told federal
stagnate.
health agencies to pause
Discoveries will be
external
made, and
communications.
geniuses will
So
pop
it's very
up
practical.
and
It's not just rhetoric.
come up with
It
brilliant
literally
new ideas.
impacts real lives,
The thing is, you
families
just
who
won't.
love their children,
Once you
who care
choose to
for their
stagnate
families.
He's
and
acting like a king
do the
or
current
wannabe
thing,
dictator,
that
and it's
action stagnates the entire society and makes brilliant people work for nothing and be
We have a government
mediocre.
where powers are supposed to be separated between the equal branches. The executive
Right,
branch
so
is not
say,
authorized to simply
sure, you
defund
can do the
programs
thing
that have been
now.
appropriated by Congress.
That's the way
They're
you
seizing power,
know,
they're firing
or the best way you know how to do it for now. But still say, well, this is just not the way it should be. I don't know that's the way it should be.
I don't think you're cutting.
It's going to get better, and I'm going to make sure it gets better.
Confused.
Right, not I'm just going to do it this way. And if
Trump
it gets better, then it gets better, and then you can do it that way. No, you need to make sure you work towards that getting better. Not just assume it's going to happen in the future, because it's not going to happen in the
I hope
future.
we can get back to the democracy we've had for 250 years.
What are some of the executive orders that you found most egregious in this first month of the new term?
Oh, end of birthright citizenship.
Because
without
the
a
nature
doubt.
of progress
President Trump's executive order to end birthright
always
citizenship has
rooted
kicked
in
off an unprecedented
uncertainty.
legal
You don't
battle
know
over
how it's
immigration
going to
policy.
progress.
I'm also worried about there's
You
a
never
bill
know.
been
You
introduced
don't
in the
know the
House
future.
to
But if you just assume
make
it's going
a
to
ban,
progress,
a national ban on
sure, it's
abortion.
going to progress.
I think the
We're
executive
not working
orders
towards any
firing
particular
inspector
direction.
generals, I would
So,
say, because they are the
right,
watchdogs of our
progress isn't
society.
necessarily
Within
good.
days of taking office,
Right,
President
you need
Trump
to steer
fired
it.
more than 17
You need to
inspectors
steer the
general
ship
across the federal
towards the
government.
land.
Eliminating any
towards the bounty.
DEI and government programs.
You don't
which
steer the
has-
ship.
has,
You're going to drift afloat in the middle of the
frightened
fucking
other
ocean, and you're going to
agencies
drown.
and people
Right?
to
And that's what's
stop
happening.
teaching history and stop teaching about
That's
our
what's
true
happening.
history and
All agencies were directed to put
So
DEI
progress
staff on.
is the same thing as decay. Your
stop
decay
teaching
is
about our true
progress.
history and
All agencies were directed to put DEI staff on leave. Employees ordered to remove pronouns from
changed.
their
It's the same
signatures.
thing.
Diversity inclusion programs shuttered.
You know, I stand by DEI. I'm not going to give up on these terms.
Because progress, that's just a
language
change
is structural. It's
in
not just a
respect to
matter
time.
of, you know, exchanging
more to
DEI
it.
with excellence.
And
Okay,
it doesn't
but
mean it's
guys,
always
guys,
good.
guys, I'm not even on the super level because of this topic. Okay, I think even people that are centrist or on the right do agree, at least a lot of them anyway, people that are not uneducated, that at its core, the idea of DEI isn't misplaced. The problem is how it's used and what they use the term, what they're trying to achieve with it. That's the main problem, is that the methods are what's currently wrong. And the people are getting a lot of pushback on their DEI shit, and they should, because a lot is like, oh, this is DEI, and then they
I don't
do it,
think
and it's like,
the
dude, what
DEI
is this?
is
It's like some
really
bullshit.
So I think you have
I don't
to
see the
stick
value in it,
and
to be
fight
honest.
for these terms that we've
Just diversity, inclusion, and whatnot for the sake of inclusion. I don't think that's. You don't get any of my respect just for existing.
Because
You don't get it.
forcing diversity
Of course you
for
don't.
the sake
What?
of diversity
You need to
is
earn that, man.
fucking brain dead. I understand
You need to earn your
that
respect.
some fields, some
You don't
places
deserve
can
anything.
benefit
You deserve what you
absolutely
earn.
from having a more
You don't
diverse,
earn anything.
because
You
it
don't
has
deserve
applications
anything.
on the
Right?
field, not just
So no,
theoretically.
you don't deserve
You
to be
can
included.
Understand it 100% is a good
diversity.
thing,
That's
right?
a given.
And
It
then a lot
always
of other-
exists.
like cops,
Everybody's
like cops,
different.
absolutely,
Diversity
absolutely.
is always the thing.
But in
Like
some
working
other places,
against it is not
doesn't
good.
Just for the sake of
But
being
to
diverse,
make everything
it
the
doesn't
same
make sense.
thing is not good.
Oh, with it,
Because I think you need clashing
Why do you think they're attacking it
ideas
so much?
to have diversity.
Because they are
Right? But that's just a given. That's the
racist
natural
and
state of things.
equate any
The way you
challenge-
destroy
And
that
yes,
natural
in countries,
state
dude, what do you
is
mean
by
cops? What do you mean cops?
enforcing a bunch of pointless
you
rules.
can see how that plays in action.
Way too many
okay?
rules, basically.
Yep.
Too many rules is bad. Too little rules is also bad.
More black dominated neighborhood,
wanna have a
mostly
balance
black
there.
residents, whatever.
Okay,
right?
that's one.
Same some
Equity,
fucking.
I think that's just shit.
Mostly fucking white cops.
Drag
and
down the
no,
big
dude.
people
Yeah, guys,
and
I know
give
what it's like
stilts
out
to the
here.
little
I know what
people.
it's like, dude.
I say just let the big people be big people, the little people be little people.
How it's gonna be a lot easier.
Why do we need
smoother,
to
right?
help these people
What?
when they can just do
How
it
is that a
themselves? I think
question
that's a
mark?
waste of
That's not
time
even
and
something that's
energy.
up to the discussion.
Really,
This
that's
is
just
like
a waste of
the
time,
most
yeah.
obvious thing. If you don't agree with that,
inclusivity,
keep playing the video.
same
We can
thing.
just move on to the next button. Next topic.
You want to be included. You gotta earn that, man.
Equate any
You have to earn
challenge
it.
to the economic system in this country with people who are not white, and it's actually the opposite. You know, without
Wait, she said what?
And equate any challenge to the economic system in this country with people who are not white, and it's actually the opposite. You know, without immigrants or people who represent diversity in very different aspects, we would be in a much worse.
Wait, who said that though? What, bro? Some of the immigrant populations have like massive like income in the positive gap, so they're doing fantastic. Yeah. Who said that?
Chinese,
Tonight, Walmart
Nigerians,
joining a growing list of companies rolling back diversity,
black people
equity, and
that
inclusion
aren't
initiatives.
Why do you think there is so much focus on DEI right now?
Some people don't get it.
Because I always think scapegoating people is easy, and
There's
I
a
think
big
that they're-
difference between
I don't mean to be cultural insensitive.
African Americans and African immigrants in
Asian
America,
immigrants,
not in Europe. In Europe it's
Indian
like the opposite way.
Immigrants, at least in Canada, not in the US.
Like the historic black people that are
roll,
usually descended off of
nobody,
like house servants or something.
They're locked in. What about
They're
it?
brought to Europe. It's very little.
And inclusion
not that
initiatives.
many people.
Why do you think there is so much
And there's
focus
the
on
recent
DEI right now?
wave
because
of
I always think
migration, which
scapegoating people is easy, and I think that
the original black people
they're racist.
are basically just
Stop the fucking billionaires.
Top 5 worst billionaires. What comes to mind?
Well, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, if he actually is
and
a
then the
billionaire.
recent ones
Bill
don't
Gates pretty
consider
bad, but
themselves
not as bad as
Europeans.
Jeff Bezos.
They don't want to mingle with the
And,
society. They
trying
don't
to
want
think
to
of
work for
another
the
one.
society. Most of them.
Larry
And
Fink, they're good. Zuckerberg's also a fucking terrible billionaire.
they don't like the country, they don't like the culture, they don't like anything about the place they are at right now in the time they are, and they also don't want to go back because they get free shit. I mean, it's just a disaster. It's a fucking disaster.
Fucking billionaires like behind closed doors in the shadows, operating in all the ways that are 10 times more nefarious than all these motherfuckers. Like, oh no, guys, but the Mark Zuckerberg is ruining my life. They're ruining my life, guys. I fuck these guys, whatever. They don't know that the people that are actually playing them are they don't know by name. Like they don't know.
As far as wealth distribution goes, do you feel like anybody should be a billionaire?
Probably not. But the thing is that what's more important is that the billionaire shouldn't be able to tell all the rest of us what to do.
I don't know either.
They can earn $1 billion, but then they have to have fair taxation.
How billionaire Jeff
Bezos. I agree with this lady.
Earn $1 billion, but then they have to have fair taxation.
How billionaire Jeff Bezos pays zero in taxes.
Because we want to encourage people, you know, and to be, I mean, you've hit my main issue here, but you know, they hate the government. The government is set up for them to succeed.
The same goes for larger corporations. Smaller companies barely survived the pandemic, while larger corporations simply coasted through.
No,
the reason for this was the
amount of
higher
wealth,
taxes.
The government isn't set up for you to succeed. But just to reach that point, you need to have set up the government yourself to make you succeed, right? It's not that the government made them; they made the government. They made it, right? They are the ones that cooked it up, and then of course they are taking advantage of it because that's what they built for themselves. If you don't do this, you're just never gonna get to that point. It's impossible unless you make a large system work together with multiple factors, multiple systems, integrate them into the bigger system. Otherwise, you're just not gonna get close to the top, right?
And they get a lot of benefits from it. Everybody knows, right? Elon has like billions in government contracts, et cetera, especially his space program.
SpaceX alone has received $19 billion from the federal government.
Also, the saying billionaires shouldn't exist is a fucking brain dead thing at its core. Okay.
Yes.
I know you think it's a slogan, bro. Free market, whatever. Okay. People that are just like you
cannot do anything about it.
Go successful.
Billionaires will exist as a given. There are just some people that are better than you, and they will do better than you, and they will be there. They will make everything, and they will just be massive all the time. Will have all the money, all the fame, and whatever you want, right? They'll just have it because they're superior to you.
Find a new playthrough. We're resetting your save file.
You know,
back to 0.
you're saying
Get
now
rid
you
of
want
the
to
billionaire again.
not have these people, and you want to have them
And
gone.
it is poised to take
The thing is,
several billion a year.
if you want it to happen, you should have gotten rid of them once they were nobodies.
No, because first of all, I'm not the one.
You didn't see when they were working, you didn't notice their greatness that they had when they were working, and they worked their asses up to get there. You didn't notice, and now all of a sudden they're retired and they're billionaires. Now you notice.
What they're doing,
Yeah, but the time to stop them already passed.
They want them to play a different
They're
game
already there,
automatically. What a
and they
dumbass
deserved
thing.
to be
Like,
there. You didn't do anything about
It's a
it.
systematic problem.
You were fine with it when they
don't
didn't
agree
have
with
all
that,
that,
then
but now when they
you're a
have
dumbass.
everything that you want,
Like,
now it's their fault, and now
everything.
they are the ones to blame.
So, like you're nitpicking.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
USAID to
Man, just
countries
focus on
that
yourself,
are
you cunt.
desperately in need of food.
Right, this is the
Meanwhile,
problem
he's
that the
sitting on
society
piles
did.
of cash.
Everyone never stops to think, what am I doing and what am I doing wrong?
He got 30K from his dad to make his first million. How is that a problem?
You just focus on all of this shit, all of these distractions.
Explain it.
It's pointless to throw your head at it, man. It's like a child.
Born in a rich families, people, okay?
Do you make a child
are given 30K?
do a job? No. But you first teach them how to do the basic steps.
Why do you have to use
language
it against
or
somebody because they did good with 30K?
Then
Explain it.
you teach them how to
do you
solve
make
things.
A multi-billion-dollar
Then
company
you make them do the
with
job.
30K?
And at that point they're already raised up for it. That's you right now.
Fucking not.
You don't know how to fix yourself,
because you weren't given the
your
same
life.
fucking
You don't know
playing
how to
cards,
fix
and you're
shit.
mad about it.
You're in debt. You're a miserable piece of shit. You have no friends. You have no romantic relationships. Your job is shit, and you have no talent, and you're stupid as shit, and you're consistently miserable every second, every hour, right? And now you get to be more and more miserable because you watch this shit, because you stand in this shit, rally for this shit.
If they sold that
that's
car
miserable, isn't
and made
it?
what, 20K, 25K, all of them
real,
should be
right,
billionaires.
you're real
How
free
many of your
right
high
now.
schooler people that had cars are billionaires?
You're just stuck being
How
fucking
many?
miserable.
Give me a number. Zero.
That's what you get.
Zero. Actually zero. I bet you couldn't find a singular person that one guy knows or one another that is 1
But
billion
I know that all of this
across your
applies to me.
entire city.
It's not about me.
One person.
It's about you.
From being in that pool of
I'm
people.
talking about you.
But this guy made
Not
it.
about me.
Oh, did it? It's
But
because
even if you're going to talk about
Fuck
me,
off. You're dumb.
at least I can say that I
the
tried.
hammer on the Hunter Biden of government
But
agencies.
I didn't just do whatever was
there's $200
thrown at
million
me.
worth
And
of
then I
food
did
that's being
that.
held up in ports right now.
And I chose the
Condoms
easy
that
way
need to
out.
go to Africa.
At least
AIDS medication.
I gave myself an opportunity and I took it. And I still do that, and I still work for that. I mean, if shit gets dire and
need to go to Africa,
I won't have an option
AIDS
anymore,
medication, it's ridiculous. You know, around
then
the
that's
world,
that.
we are doing
Right.
like
Then-
important medicine
well, then I'm fucked.
to help
But alright,
things from
that's-
getting
that's
out of
that.
hand, like
Then,
COVID. You know, those things, we are a big interconnected world. Those things come here.
All the money to fight diseases in other countries, that's going to come back to bite us when those diseases land here on our shores.
But hell, I don't want Ebola to come here and mutate. I don't want
You mean
AIDS
it
to
won't.
mutate because, like,
I should note that following Trump and Musk's defunding of
It is
USA,
already
they've
here.
since decided to reinstate funding for
The difference is
Ebola
we
and HIV research.
have healthcare, and we have sewage systems, and we have hygiene, and the place that has a lot
Still,
of Ebola
many of
cases
Elon's critics
doesn't.
view his gutting of USA
They
as a
have
strange, unnecessary thing, given its
forests,
relative small percentage in the
fucking
overall government
massive
spending
cats
budget.
that kill
USA
people.
spending foreign aid is
mosquitoes
not a
and
large percent of
No
our
roads,
budget.
no sewage system,
Defense
in a
is
piece of shit
tremendous.
country that's
Any
war torn,
cut that you're doing,
and then people die of
any help
Ebola.
that
Yeah,
goes back to fucking helping the population.
but look in
is
Africa.
okay.
All the
It
countries
could
that
be
have
1
actual
billionth
infrastructure,
percentage.
have
It could be
actual
a
hygiene,
crumb in an
right?
ocean.
They have an
I
economy
don't
that
give a shit.
allows the people to
I
be
still think
clean.
that's good to get that back.
They
What
don't
about
have
it?
fucking war.
Imagine
They don't have
advocating
Ebola
for
that
saying,
bad,
guys,
that badly.
you guys should feel okay. Your taxes are going to shit you don't give a fuck about. Guys, come on, guys. It's only a little bit, chat. It's only a little bit.
Because if you
Chat,
live in a piece of shit
your bill for
country
your debt was $10.
that only exists
add 2
because some
cents,
European
'cause
said
guys,
it should
it's gonna be
exist,
something for good.
and
But
now
add
it
another
exists
cent because
because
of
of a piece
well,
of
add
shit,
another 10 cents
and
because
it had
we have
no
another
reason not
small
to
thing.
exist.
Add another 12
Yeah, I
centimeters
mean,
of some other thing.
it's probably
Dude,
a
come
piece
on,
of
man.
shit country,
Like,
and
fuck off.
it's probably
Just fuck off.
gonna suck
Social
to live
Security,
there.
Medicare, but
You
foreign
probably should
aid
get
is
out
a tiny,
or do
tiny
something to
fraction
change it.
of American
I mean, I don't
spending.
blame these people, but
USAID's
man.
$43 billion budget is a tiny fraction of what the government spends.
I
About
don't
1%.
care.
It's about $100 per taxpayer in America, although, you know, if you have to figure out how much of that is really well-off people versus poor people, it's not on average. So it's a...
Bro, you think you're average American, and you said, yo, $100 this year went to the foundation of unicorn research in the North Pole. How do you think they're gonna feel about it?
Yep.
How do you think they're gonna feel about it? Yo, what the fuck is that? A lot of this shit is things that they don't give a fuck about. How does that help them? How do they feel like their money is being used to help them? It's their money. It's the people's money. It's your money. It is your money.
Tiny amount of money that pays off tremendously for the benefit for Americans. Like, you know, people look at us as positively around the world.
Its support is a critical lifeline for people in need around the world, helping an estimated 32 million children suffering malnutrition and bringing food, water, shelter, and health care to victims of natural disasters.
Yo, I'm trying to be sensitive about this topic, but at the same time, I gotta be honest with you. Okay, hold on. People suffer around the world. That's a bad thing. People suffer around the world. That's deplorable, and it should be better. Here's what a population that's also suffering: the United States residents. Okay, United States residents are not in a good spot right now, and it's been pretty harsh. And I think allocating funds to help your population is a top priority. Okay,
It's
if your
interesting
population
that
is in need, your population is
people
ill,
around the world
there's
suffer all the time,
epidemics of
and they
all
always
kinds
talk about the
that
same
hold society
places
back.
that are
Helping your
war-torn
squad
and don't have
is
a good
top
country
priority.
and don't have any
Homelessness,
things to
fucking
build,
drug epidemic,
no infrastructure,
and
no
to
institutional, any of
wanting
that.
people to celebrate their money,
And then
going to
you
other
look over the
countries
past 30
is
years and nothing fucking
dystopian.
changes.
It is
Every time you send out
actual,
money
and I'll say this one
to
time,
places and nothing fucking
libtard
changes.
shit.
Oh, it's the
Like,
same
why
shit.
aren't you guys celebrating? The money's going away,
And
dude.
you know why?
Well, you're
Because
struggling.
they don't try
Dude,
to
but it's only a
change the
little bit, though,
system and
dude.
then try to make the
This is
people
only
work
$100.
towards a better
I don't
country.
give a fuck.
It's either temporary and everything is already that's built for them. All is then destroyed because they don't want it that way. I mean,
there's just no goodwill.
like, at what point are people going to wake up and stop doing this bullshit
just like
and wasting the
Germany was under
resources
the
and just?
Some former
If
officials
they don't
say
want
it
it that
could
way,
leave
then don't
fragile
let them
countries
have that
more
way.
vulnerable to the influence
Right.
of nations like Russia and China.
They're also cutting programs to help hungry kids here. It's a ridiculous survival of the fittest that we probably
Because
should
if
move
they
past
never
civilization just a little bit.
learn
Hey, man,
and
thanks so much
keep
for your
up the
time. I
work,
appreciate it. Our show's called Channel 5
and
on
then
YouTube.
it's
Yep,
never
that's
going to
right.
work.
You're
out,
watching
man.
Channel 5. What's
Every
up, my
time it's the
C5
same
family?
shit.
Union Square protest.
Doesn't work
Well, guess
out,
what?
right?
I have some great
Resources
news
get
for you
wasted,
guys. As
the
a
effort gets
special
wasted,
offer to the
and once
support until then,
the
and
money
boot- all
bag,
right, back
right,
to the streets of
the little
Union
piggy
Square.
bank
You seem to like
runs
Trump.
out,
I love Trump.
it's
Daddy
back to
Trump.
square one.
Trump for emperor.
Right, and
How do you
nothing is
think about
maintained.
this whole concept of a coup happening?
It's hilarious. I'm out here to watch the shit show in the Trove.
What do you think about Elon Musk?
I think he's hot. He needs to date a tranny. No, I totally would fuck him so bad.
So you don't think the Hitler salute was legit?
Hi, off Hitler. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with Hitler?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, some people
I think this person's like cosplaying.
Yeah, I
would
think
say
so.
a lot of things.
8 million Jews can tell you what's wrong with Hitler.
This is America. Everyone's entitled to their own beliefs and
all good, baby.
More shrimp.
I mean, right, everyone
Always
is
room for more
entitled to their
shrimp.
own beliefs.
Definitely
but
room for less
doesn't
Trump.
mean that your
So
belief
if there's
isn't
one
fucking
message
dog
for the
shit,
people
and
of
you should
America
stop
at home and
believing it
worldwide,
because it's shit.
less Trump, more
Right?
shrimp.
Just
Sorry to
because you
get
get
first.
it,
You have anything to say to the
people
world?
get to be
Definitely
tolerant.
like stand up to fascism.
Doesn't mean that you
there's
aren't
a
wrong
hostile
and you
takeover
aren't
of the
a piece of
government
shit.
happening.
You can still be
A bunch of billionaires
you
are
can still be
reaping
wrong
benefits
and a
from
piece
it,
of
and
shit
we're all getting
and
fucked, so
an
people gotta
insufferable
hit
being.
the streets and make it happen. Also, like more.
Wait. Oh,
and then
now
people
we're
still
getting fucked.
kind of tolerate
Dude,
your
no
behavior.
way. Wait, we haven't been
as
getting
long as
fucked
you don't
before?
cross the line, right?
Now we're getting fucked. That's
it's not about you
I-
being right
I'm
versus
now
wrong.
woken
It's about
out of my deep sleep.
Everybody
Thank
at the
you.
rally.
I didn't
most
know
people
that.
set the line
But a few
there
of his
for
supporters
what
showed
they
up to
will
speak
allow.
their minds.
And
I'm
then
a Democrat for
the generous
45
people
years,
that care about
no
freedom
longer.
set it all
So
the
I
way
put
here
a lot of those people in
to be
office
generous and to be
who voted for
kind,
things that are,
right?
that
to be
quite
loving
frankly,
for all
they're
of the
stealing
people
money
that are
from
just
us.
inferior
With all
and you're
these
just
NGOs
worse in
that are
every
being
way, and they
investigated.
don't get to
I like you,
enjoy
Elon Musk.
anything
Keep doing
ever
it.
in
Keep
history,
looking
right?
at where our
They're
money
always
is going
miserable,
and traveling
always
to.
shit in their
I don't
entire
want
lives,
to
right?
support war and our
Put them
military.
there, right? Give all of that to them,
Bro, is that a 4chan
and then they
post?
just
What the fuck is
throw it
that?
in the dirt. And they think that they get to believe whatever they
Military
want
dying,
because
or anybody else dying
it's a
in
free
any
country
foreign
and they get to
countries.
and I get to
You
believe
learn
what I
that
want.
like there's
But I'm
hundreds
not
of
wrong.
billions of dollars
Right?
going
That
to
doesn't mean
these
I'm
so-called
wrong.
NGOs.
Yeah, you are wrong, you little bitch.
And it's your
Cunt
tax
you are,
dollars
man.
that are
You're a little
funding
cunt.
things that are fundamentally anti-American.
Going back to Doge, though, can you think of an example of them actually like cleaning things up and helping us save money so far? NGOs.
Well, there's a whole list, and you know, unfortunately, I was hit by a car. I can't remember everything. I have a brain issue. Yeah. But the thing that that I do know is like giving prophylactics to like Guatemala, or you know, raising money for some Sesame Street DEI or LBGT thing going on in another country.
Drag shows in Ecuador,
I think
atheism in Nepal, trans comic books in Peru.
All these NGOs that are in other countries getting money from you and you and you and you, all of our taxes.
Yeah, she's
where
definitely
is this money
proving
going?
stereotypes here.
I like the Doge. I want to know where my money's going. Yeah. I want to know why I can't afford to buy a steak, which is $22. I want to know why I can't afford to buy eggs.
Well, I would think it has something to do with the weapons manufacturers that are being subsidized by government contracts as opposed to DEI initiatives.
Well, you know, the military-industrial complex has definitely been infiltrated with people who are corrupt, and I agree with you, and I hope that those contracts are looked at and found out and killed and canceled, and I hope people are held accountable and go to jail.
But what you said is also true about what a lot of people in the recovery community call the non-profit industrial complex, which is these massive NGOs that are being funded, and the money goes nowhere, just to salaries for activists.
Not only salaries for activists, but also many of these NGOs are semi-sophisticated money laundering operations for billionaires who embed their wealth in nonprofits to avoid paying taxes. Elon Musk himself owns a $5 billion charity called the Musk Foundation with no employees or staff. And notable other billionaires and Trump allies like Jeff Bezos owns a $100 million nonprofit with the stated goal of combating homelessness, or rather funding partner organizations who take that money and then fight homelessness. In the city of Seattle, of all places, where
that is classic.
There's no scam.
Bro, actually causes homelessness, then raises money to help a little bit
I've been saying this, dude.
Of homelessness.
Nothing
the way you succeed in life,
but that doesn't seem to really concern wealthy NGO and nonprofit
get
investors
solutions
like Musk and Bezos.
to problems.
After all, it's not just for PR and tax purposes. As scholar Ruth Wilson Gilmore puts it, the nonprofit industrial complex is also dependent on surveillance and control. The rich have a vested interest in maintaining the status quo, particularly when it comes to wealth distribution and control of media and
cause those problems. Step
maintaining the status
quo. Then step 3, you solve those problems with the solutions you thought of in this first step, and then you win. Right? Then you get all the glory, all the money,
distribution,
everything,
and control of media
everything you get for solving
so
shit.
Control of any
and people aren't going to look.
in the social justice or so-called revolutionary realm allows them to do a few
they
things.
Don't care.
But
Right?
most
they don't care about the guy who
it
solved
allows
it.
them to create a quasi-welfare style financial dependency amongst the leaders of these causes, and threaten to pull funding if they don't fall in line with the imposed narrative and agenda of government agencies and private corporations. They can also collect intel to either share with law enforcement or use to entrap, cancel, and dismantle anyone getting too spicy. Now, obviously, not all NG.
Unfortunate symptom of the system, where it's fucking capitalist system, whatever. It's top heavy. It's you have to have money to make money type shit. It's bound to be like that and get worse. I mean,
NGOs are
what can you do?
To dismantle revolutionary causes and launder taxable
income
for
change
oligarchs.
the entire
but to
system.
act like the NGO issue that Elon Musk is
systematic
just
problem.
a conservative
See that there's a
that he's pulling
problem
out of his ass,
systematically
saying
in the system.
whether or not he's actually going to do
Then what you
anything
do
about it is a different.
You think about what would work better.
That the wealth is going to go back.
We have it like something that isn't communism, something that we haven't tried in the past yet and forgotten about it.
Well,
because we knew there was shit and then this is better. We think about the thing that's gonna come next.
Like level 1 thought.
Different conversation.
Because progress isn't
still a problem,
innate,
and one that I hope gets
right?
solved. Do you think there is such a concept as like the non-profit
things
industrial
don't
complex?
just
Like, do you think
change.
there is a degree of embezzlement when it comes to some of these organizations?
You have an input.
I'm not. No.
So
No.
if you want the world to be better,
Nonprofits
change
have
it for the
stepped
better,
in
man.
to do the work that the government does not.
You can change it, man.
And so
you can
they're
change it, and people
doing
don't
really
realize
important
it.
work,
They
like
feel
providing
so
free legal
tiny and
services to
miserable.
undocumented
They don't
immigrants,
realize that they have
providing
so much
healthcare
power to
where our
change
system doesn't
everything
provide
around
it.
them,
So I
man.
think they're doing really critical.
You can change everything
and
if you
without
just
nonprofits
focus on the
holding up a
part that you
system
can
that
change.
is,
Like,
know,
you're not gonna.
serving
If
everyone,
you're fucking
we
poor.
won't-
You're not
people
gonna
won't
change
get
the
care,
entire
they won't
country
get-
on your own.
Okay, 9%
If
tax
you,
on any
no
income,
matter how many brokies you're gonna rally with,
and then
you're not
everybody
changing
outsources
anything.
their shit to other
You
countries.
can't change.
Because they go, they
you
relocate
can
their
change your
shit.
life around.
Everybody moves away and they
You
go,
change
oh my god, dude.
your entire family.
Dude, no way.
And then you
Dude,
gather people
why is this
that you
why is
lead.
this so expensive?
And
Why
once
are
you're a
we going
leader,
away?
you get
Why
to
then?
change the system.
If you
Alright, you
make
need to
this
be a
thing,
leader
or
to be
you
able
when
to
you
change
get to
the
a point you
system.
plateau all the way
You're
up,
not a leader.
then people have no incentives to get there
You're not.
or to stay there when they get there. So I mean, what
Right,
what,
so if
what
you
a
want to change the
dumbass
system,
fucking thing.
become a
Like,
leader.
You're trying to use like you're trying to brick in some concept. Like in a system, you can't just apply like simple solution. Oh, let's just do this. Like what I think about what's gonna do. Yeah, you're insane. You know what you guys are all about.
They won't get the services
Yeah,
they
you
need.
need to change the entire system.
Fuck the authority. Channel 5 News. Channel 55. We don't fuck with customers. And 5 is the best number.
No,
Hey
one is
man,
the
thanks
best
for that
number.
web link. It's really working. I don't know if you guys missed the memo, but we just dropped an entire feature film. That's right, a full-blown movie at www.dearkellyfilm.com.
Oh, I've seen this.
Is that what I was talking about? I don't remember
I'm not
this.
gonna watch it.
Median
Exactly.
household income in the United States by ethnic group. For what years though? 13, 15. It'd be nice to have a more updated one.
An average American. But all immigrants, basically, right? All immigrants from Asia. Huh? Yeah. But not Thai and not Bangladesh.
To be honest with you, this is kind of
Not
old.
Nepal. And not Hispanic.
Indian American, Filipino Americans, Taiwanese Americans, Sri Lankan American,
It's
Japanese
all
Americans,
just
Russian
random,
Americans, Chinese Americans, Pakistani
Asian
Americans. I was right.
groups.
I was right.
Like, Koreans are poor as fuck.
What I was saying is that her argument or some shit like that, say, oh, yo, to blame it.
Just got banned for calling
Who says
Trump
that?
Giga Chad. Can you please unban me? I didn't know I couldn't share a political view when he does something controversial against progressivism.
Oh, it's fake, really?
I'm such a big-time chatter and it feels very uncalled for.
Why is the difference so massive, though? Right, I know it's that a lot of these Asian countries, they don't have a large history of migrations to America. So basically, when there's a small population group, usually the people that migrate tend to be people that are already rich or have some quality about them that they need to work at, and they want to be in America to profit off of that, and they just turn out to be very rich because of that. Think like China, India, because there's a lot of people from there, and there's a lot of really smart, talented people, and they come there to work, basically. Yeah. Some places have a bit higher history, like Korea, so they aren't as high up. And other places that have a longer history, like Filipino, even a little bit lower because it used to be an American colony, right? And the lowest groups are just the normal Americans, because the normal Americans live there, and most of them are Normandies, and Normandies are brokies. And that includes Black Americans and Hispanic Americans, because let's face it, the way things are going now, like your Latinos and whatnot, they're just Americans, right? They're not un-USAian. they're Americans. If you take a Spanish guy, you move him to the USA, he's Spanish. Take a Mexican guy to move him to USA, he's Hispanic. He's Latino, American, right? He's American. Same thing for Brazil, same thing for Argentina, same thing for any fucking American country. They're all American. They're all Americans, right? They speak different languages, they look different, they have different cultures. They're all Americans though. But even within the USA itself, there's already the distinction with Black Americans and every other American. There's a bunch of different cultures in America, but they're all Americans. Because American is not an ethnic identity. Yep. There's multiple. And they all work together. And they have a bunch of subcultures and whatnot. But they're all American. Get me? It's just different. Somebody from outside of America moves to America. They're usually richer than if someone within America moves within America. Because it's easier to move within America. So the probability of them being in Normandy increases, and then as a result the probability of them being Brokies increases as well. Yeah, is that clear?